Hello everyone, welcome to Total Body. My name is Brittany. I'm so excited to be taking you all through this 45-minute full body workout. We've got some upper body, lower body, some core with some short cardio bursts in between. So let's get started. Before we go, make sure you have a floor mat to do some abs on, some dumbbells, weight of your choice, and we'll get started with that warm-up. So when you're ready, go ahead and meet me feet shoulder width apart. You're just gonna pick up one knee, hold it into your torso, stretching out those quads, stepping it back down, and switching to the other side. Switching it out, one leg after the other. Breathing in and warming up that body for this full body workout today. Go ahead and get one more stretch on each side. Meet me at standing and lift that back toe up, holding that foot towards your bottom, stretching it there. You can thrust your pelvis forward a bit to get a little bit more stretch in your quad, and switch to the other side. Holding it there for a second to feel that stretch. After this, we'll do a reverse lunge with the torso twist to get those legs warmed up and our torso stretched out. Okay, meet me at standing and go ahead and step one foot back and then turn your torso over that front leg, stretching out your torso and switching to the other side. We're twisting over that front leg and our front knee is directly over our front foot. Our thigh is parallel to the floor in that reverse lunge position. We'll do one more lunge. All right, go ahead and meet me at standing. The next thing we have are some high knees. So just go ahead and run in place and you can hold your arms up right here, trying to meet your knee to your hands as close as possible, getting that heart rate up. If you just want to step it up for a lower impact warm up, that's okay too. We got about 10 more seconds here and we'll continue running in place, but we'll switch it to butt kickers. Right here, you're just gonna reach your feet, trying to reach your bottom as you run in place and bring that heart rate up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to standing. Raise one arm over your head, stretching out that torso as you reach to one side, feeling that stretch on the other side of your body. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And switch as we get our bodies warm. Okay, right here, you can go ahead and take it into a step touch to keep that heart rate slightly elevated as we cross one arm over the other, stretching out those rotator cuffs. One arm over the other. And as you continue with that step touch, you can take your arms out for small forward arm circles, slowly making them bigger and bigger, getting an extra stretch in our arms and in those shoulders. And you could take them back to parallel and switch them into small little backward circles. Again, once making them bigger and bigger. Next up, we've got some jumping jacks to bring that heart rate back up another time. And 3, 2, 1. All right, meet me for jumping jacks. If you want, you can step out one side and switch to the other for a lower impact option. Five more and we'll take it into some inchworms. 2, 1. All right, meet me at standing. You're gonna reach down for your toes, feeling the stretch in the back of your hamstrings. Walk it out to high plank position, shoulders over your elbows, elbows over your hands. Remember this plank position, you want your head in a neutral line with your spine, and walk it right back up to standing, feet shoulder width apart, and repeat. We'll do 2 more of these before we take it in to our first cardio burst of this workout. All right. I hope you're all warm. Let's get started with that first cardio burst. So you can go ahead and get that mat if you have one. We'll be doing some kneels to stands to bring that heart rate up for this cardio portion. So how it's gonna work is we'll have 20 seconds of hard work, raising up that heart rate real high, with 10 seconds of rest in between. We'll repeat that 3 times for this first cardio burst. So I will go ahead and start the timer. Get ready. Let me go ahead and demo that exercise for you all before we get started with the first 20 seconds. So what you'll be doing, you're just gonna get feet shoulder width apart. You can hold your hands here if that's comfortable for you. You're gonna kneel down on one side and then drop the other knee. Bring it up to standing and squatting to the top. Option here, add a jump if that's comfortable for you. And then you're gonna go down on the other side and repeat, switching legs every time. So 20 seconds of hard work, starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 20 seconds right here. Kneeling down on one side, standing back up, option to jump at the top, or you could just stand. Switch it down to the other side, stand it back up. We got 5 seconds left here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10 seconds to rest here. Shake out those legs. Maybe move around a little bit as we continue to get our bodies warm. 2, 1. Okay, repeat. Down on one knee, drop that other knee, bring it up to standing. Jump at the top if you want. Other side this time. And jump. 7 seconds left. Getting another rep. 2, and 1. All right, 10 seconds to rest here. Grab a quick sip of water if you need. We're doing this one more time before we move into our first strength portion. Right here, drop it to your knee. Switch to the other side, stand it back up, and jump at the top, or just squat it up. Switch legs, drop it once more. Only 5 more seconds to close out this first cardio burst. 2, 1. Great job, shake it out, get some water. Okay, you can actually keep this mat in close distance for you. I'm gonna move mine over this way a little bit because we're gonna be doing both. So we have some arm work here and some lower body work here. What we're gonna be doing is we have 40 seconds of hard work, 15 seconds in between. We have 4 exercises. I will demo them within those 15-second rest period. So those 4 exercises are alternating reverse lunges, hammer curls to a lateral raise, and a plank with a lateral leg lift. And the 4th one is an alternating plank tap in a push-up position. So like I said, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will demo those within the rest periods. I'll get started with that first demonstration for the first exercise. You're just gonna be, we did this in the warm-up, doing an alternating reverse lunge. So feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna step 1 foot behind that front heel, lowering that back knee to be slightly above the ground. Your front knee over that front heel, bring it back to standing, and switch sides. So 40 seconds of hard work, 15 seconds to rest in between, where I will then show you what the hammer curl to a lateral raise looks like. I'll go ahead and start that timer. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and add those dumbbells if you choose. You don't have to use them. You could just go body weight if that's comfortable for you. This is your workout. Challenge yourself, but do what's comfortable. Like I said, that front knee should be directly above that front heel, and your back knee should hover slightly over the ground. You don't want to smash that back knee in. We have 10 seconds to go here of these lunges before we take it in to our rest to prepare for that next upper body movement. 2, 1. If you have weights, keep them. We're doing hammer curls. Your palms face your thighs. You're driving those dumbbells up to meet your shoulders. You're lowering them back down and driving the dumbbells up to your ceiling laterally. Okay, right here, 40 seconds of hard work begins now. Meet me for your hammer curl to a lateral raise. Not forgetting to breathe, working your arms hard. You want to lower those dumbbells down slowly. Our next exercise will be getting on the ground for those plank, side plank with a lateral leg lift. So make the most of this upper body movement before we lay it down onto the ground. 5 seconds to go here. 2, 1. All right, drop those dumbbells, get some air. You can bring in that mat if you want to use it now. You're gonna get in the side plank position, lifting those hips up, contracting, and you're just gonna raise one leg. We're staying on this side. 40 seconds starts now. We'll be on this one side the whole 40 seconds. We'll have 15 seconds to rest like before, and we'll switch it to the other side. 30 seconds to go here. Don't forget to breathe. It's really especially easy to forget to breathe in these sort of ab movements. We're working our obliques and our outer thighs, our adductors on this movement. 10 seconds. Option here, bend that lower leg for some extra stability, but keep that core up to the ceiling. 2, 1. Okay, 15 seconds to rest here. Breathe in, breathe out. We're switching to the other side. 5 seconds to go here. 2, 1, and up in that side plank, raising that leg up to the ceiling. If you want, hold that hand up, fingers reaching to the ceiling. Hold them on your hip, whatever works for you. 20 seconds to go on the second side. Our next movement is the high plank with an alternating tap. So I'm going to use my water bottle and place it slightly in front of me. If you want to use one of your dumbbells, that works if they stand. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 15 seconds of rest here. Let me show you that next exercise. Like I said, I'm using my water bottle. Getting in a high plank position, shoulders over your elbows, elbows over your hands like we did before. Reaching one hand to that object, dropping it down to plank, and switching. 40 seconds right here. Meet me now. And then we'll have 15 seconds to rest once again before we repeat the circuit. 30 seconds to go here. Really keeping that core stable. Squeezing your bottom and reaching one arm and then switching. As you reach, try to keep that core stable. You don't want to sway too far from side to side. You want to keep your hips squared, parallel with the floor as much as possible. Last one. Great job. One round done. We're repeating that. Oops. Looks like the timer had a malfunction. Let me start that over. Okay, get a last breath of air in. I'm gonna start the timer again. Pick up those weights. Reverse lunge right here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, meet me at standing. Pick up those weights. Stepping back and bringing it back in. Working hard here. So as we make it through this second round of your first strength circuit, ask yourself, why did you sign on tonight? Why did you sign up for this total body 45-minute class with me? When things get tough, or if they're already tough, remind yourself of that reason. Achieve your goal. 5 seconds to go here. 2, 1. Okay, shake it out. You know it's coming next. This is our second time doing it. Hammer curl to lateral raise. Breathe in, prepare, shake out those arms, shake out those legs, get ready. Right here. 40 seconds. We're bringing up those dumbbells, meeting our shoulders, lowering them down slowly, working against gravity on the way down, and switching it out for that lateral raise. 20 seconds to go here. So you may be wondering what the difference is between a hammer curl and a bicep curl. They both work your biceps, but the hammer curl works your long bicep head, while the bicep curl is your short bicep head. So we're just getting into some different muscles with those variations. 2, 1. Shake it out. 15 seconds to rest here. You may want to grab that mat because you know it's coming. Side plank with a leg lift in 5. Right here, contract those abs, bring it up to your side plank position. You're lifting that upper leg, striving to the ceiling, and squeezing at the top. You should feel this in your outer hips. Like I said here, keep it up, holding strong, squeezing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're switching to the other side now. Get ready for that side plank. Your last one of this circuit. Push it up right here. 40 seconds. Like I said, if you wanted to get a little bit more stable, a little less intense, you can bend that bottom leg. "20 seconds to go here. Taking it to whatever option works best for you. Working hard. Squeezing at the top. 10 seconds here. We're gonna stay on the ground and get into that high plank position for our next exercise. Last one, right here. Okay, 15 seconds to rest. Prepare for that high plank. Grab your tapping object. Drink it if it's drinkable. 3, 2, 1. Reaching for that object, lowering that hand back down in your stable high plank position, and repeating. You really want to have a neutral gaze with a high plank. You want your head in line with your spine and your neck in line, trying to keep your bottom from reaching to the sky, squeezing your core as you pick up each arm. Less than 10 seconds to go to finish out this first strength circuit. 2, 1. All right. That's it. You made it through your first strength circuit. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. The next thing we have is an ab circuit coming your way. So you can go ahead and stay keeping down on the mat. If you are comfortable, you can stand up and shake it out if you want. So this time, we're gonna have 30 seconds of hard work with 10 seconds of rest in between. We're gonna go through it 2 times once more, but the trick is at the end of each of these circuits, we're gonna be holding a hollow body hold for 10 seconds both times. So it'll be 3 exercises. I'll show you them once again in that rest period, but they're gonna be scissor kicks in a hollow hold position, sit-ups with an alternating punch, toe reaches, and then that hollow body hold like I said. So if you don't know what those look like, don't worry. I'll show you them as we move through this circuit. Getting started with those scissor kicks. I'll demo this first one for you. You're gonna lay down, head, oops, let me move my microphone. You're gonna lay down, head is hovering about 6 inches above the ground. Same thing with your feet, crossing one leg over like some scissors and bringing it back out. Option here, place your hands under your bottom for some extra stability or lower that head. Right here, 30 seconds, beginning in 3, 2, 1. So like I said before, it's really easy to forget to breathe, especially on abs. So this whole circuit is working your abs. So just be mindful, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. 10 more seconds of this first exercise. Our next one is that sit-up with an alternating punch. Last one. All right, right here. So you're gonna be laying down on the ground, feet trying to get towards your butt, knees pointed to your ceiling, sitting up, punching each side. Okay, 40 seconds starts now. So as you sit up, you punch to one side, bring it to neutral, punch to the other side, and lay it back down. And repeat. We're getting some oblique work as we twist at the top and some upper ab work with that sit up. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. 10 seconds to rest here. Next up, we've got toe reaches. Lay down, reach those toes for the ceiling. Hands go up and you try to reach for those toes. 30 seconds begins now. So this is where your abs will probably really start to be burning. You don't have to reach all the way up for your toes. Just as much as it's comfortable for you, lower that range of motion, make it a little bit less intense if you need. 10 more seconds to go here. Remember that kicker, we do not get rest after this. We're going into a hollow body hold. Okay, hold it out. 10 seconds right here. Feet about 6 inches above the ground. Head also 6 inches above. All right. You made it through that first round. We're doing it once more, beginning with those scissor kicks. We're gonna have a little over 15 seconds left to rest here before we repeat that. 7, 6, getting ready for those scissor kicks. 2, 1. Don't forget that option to place those hands under your bottom and leave that head on the floor if that's more comfortable for you, if you're straining your neck, or if you just want a little bit less intense of an option. Less than 10 seconds to go here. Keep it up. Feeling this one, especially in our lower abs. Last rep. Okay, 10 seconds of rest here. We have got our sit-up with a punch coming your way in 5. All right, right here, lay it down, sit it up, and punch, and repeat. Really punching hard here. Who do you hate? Picture their face. Knock them out. I'm kidding, obviously. A little over 10 seconds to go of this sit-up with a punch. Keep it up. 5, 2, and 1. All right, great job. 10 seconds to rest here. You know what's coming next. You got those toe reaches in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach for those toes. Raise those feet up to the ceiling. Aim those fingers to the toes as close as possible. If you want to bend those knees and reach for your heels for a little bit less intense option, that works. Whatever's best. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, focusing on that burning feeling in your abs. Last one. Great job. Oh, we have that hollow hold right here, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're done with that first ab circuit. Our next thing coming your way, we're doing another cardio circuit, just like the first thing we did that in this class. So get some water. We were laying down on the ground for a really long time, so get up at your own rate. You don't want to stand up too fast. Since we were laying down for quite a while, that is why we have some cardio. Gonna pick up that heart rate one more time. The thing we have coming your way, same as before, 20 seconds of hard work, 10 seconds of rest in between. 3 times through, we've got speed skaters. You're just gonna jump laterally to one side, bringing that opposite leg diagonally with that front knee and reaching to the floor if that's comfortable for you, and switching to the other side for speed skaters. Go ahead and get ready. I'm gonna start the timer. In 3, 2, 1. All right, start skating. Run towards one side, lower it down, reach for the ground, and repeat. 20 seconds of hard work. You got 10 seconds to rest coming your way. We're going through this 3 times. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're repeating this 2 more times, like I said. 3 seconds left to rest here. 2, 1. Jump laterally, reach for the ground, and repeat. If you just want to step it out and lower it down to the ground, maybe jumping is not in your scope of practice, 4 seconds to go here. All right, rest it out, shake it out one more time. We've got another combined upper body, lower body circuit after this last one. 20 seconds right here. Last one to raise that heart rate. 10 seconds left. Don't give up now. Work harder, work faster. 3, 2, 1. Great job, shake it out, get some water. We're doing another upper body, lower body circuit after this. So, same format as before, 40 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest. We're going through this twice. It'll be the same as before, some upper body, some lower body. Those movements are squats, rows with the tricep kickback, single leg deadlifts, and Arnold presses. Like before, if you don't know what those look like, I will show them in that rest period. Getting started with those squats. I'm gonna start the timer in 3. If you want, you can add those weights, so get ready, pick them up. In 3, 2, 1. Right here, our feet are shoulder width apart. We're lowering down as if we're sitting into a chair, bringing it up and squeezing at the top. You want your knees to be over those heels. You don't want them so far over those toes. And we're just sitting back into that chair. Option, add that jump at the top. Other option, add a calf raise at the top. If you want to take it up a notch, challenge yourself. What is going to make this difficult for you? 5 seconds. We gotta rest. 2, 1. Shake it out. Our next exercise, feet shoulder width apart, hinging at the hips, rowing it back, driving those elbows to the ceiling, and then driving those dumbbells to the back of the room for the kickback. In 3, 2, 1. You're gonna take it into a row, and then the tricep kickback. Bring it back to those hips, and lower it back down. We are hinged at the hips. Our weight is in those heels. Our feet are shoulder width apart, and we're repeating, holding it out strong here for a little over 20 seconds. Again, you want to lower those weights down slowly, working against gravity, squeezing at the top of that row, and squeezing your triceps as you kick back for 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds of rest here. Our next thing, you're gonna keep those dumbbells in your hands. Once again, you're gonna hinge at the hip, but this time you're gonna send that back foot backwards, getting in that T position for that single leg deadlift. 40 seconds, right here. So this is my left leg. After this, we have 40 seconds on the opposite side. I will go to my right leg. You will do whatever leg you are not doing right now. Option here, bring that foot onto the ground and add it into a kickstand. Your second foot should be just a little bit of weight in it. This is just a modified version of that single leg deadlift. 5 seconds, 2, 1. 15 seconds of rest here. We're gonna take it to that other side. So this leg, I'm a little bit less sturdy on. You may be better at this leg. Everyone's a little different. If you fall out of it, that's okay, get back up. 3, 2, 1. Right here, 40 seconds. Like I said, this leg is not as good for me, so I'm really focusing on squeezing my core and trying to improve my balance. Balance is really key here. If you want to choose something to stare at, it might help you stabilize a bit. A little over 10 seconds of the single leg deadlift. Next up, Arnold Presses. I will demo it for you in 3, 2, 1. Okay, right here, you're bringing those dumbbells palms facing your face. You're gonna drive them out laterally so that you're in this position, and then you're gonna bring it up for a shoulder press and turn them back inwards. Starting now, 40 seconds. Turn those palms out laterally, they'll face the front of the room. Drive them up to the ceiling for that shoulder press. Lower them back down. You want your elbows in a 45-degree angle and face them back towards your face. Before repeating, 20 seconds of these Arnold presses. This is a great shoulder exercise. We are so close to the end of this workout. I'm so proud of you. Don't give up now. Work harder. 5 seconds to go here. We're repeating this circuit. 2, 1. Shake it out. Oops. Take a little rest, get some water. I will start the timer in a few seconds after a water break. We're going back to those squats. Option to add the jump, option to add the calf raise. 40 seconds beginning in 3, 2, 1. I will do a side view this time if you want. Your weight goes into those heels. You're sitting back as if you're sitting into a chair. You don't want those knees to go over those toes. You want most of that weight in your heels. Like I said, if you were wanting to, you could actually lift those toes up slightly above the ground because they barely have any weight in them if you are doing it correctly. Don't forget that option for the calf raise or option to the squat jump if you would like to challenge yourself a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We have our row to a tricep kickback coming your way in a little over 10 seconds. Get ready for that movement. Meet me here in 4, 3, 2, 1. We're hinging at the hips. We're sending those elbows up to the ceiling, pushing those dumbbells back to the back of the room, lowering them back as if we're gonna put it into our pockets, and repeating. Really focusing on those upper back muscles, the back shoulder muscles, and those triceps on this combined movement. A little over 10 seconds to go here. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going into those single leg deadlifts next. Shake it out, get ready. In 3, 2, 1. We're hinging at the hips, sending that back foot up, trying to make our body look like a T position as much as possible. Really focusing on our core, squeezing our glutes at the top. Adding that option for a kickstand. If your stability is not so great on this leg, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're gonna hit that other side. We've got our Arnold press, and we'll close out the second upper body, lower body circuit. Getting ready in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinging at the hips. My stability falling out of it, but that is okay. Get right back up. You want to try to keep those dumbbells as close to that front leg as possible, because this is a form of a rolling deadlift. Little over 10 seconds on this leg. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last 15 seconds of rest on this circuit, and we're gonna do the Arnold press. You can drop those dumbbells if you want to shake out your arms, or keep them in hand, because we're gonna be using these on that Arnold press. Prepare right here, 40 seconds. Bring them back down to 90-degree angle, face them back towards your face, turn them back out, and bring it to a shoulder press. Really squeezing those shoulders, feeling that hard work. 20 seconds left. After this, we've got another ab circuit coming your way. Less than 10 seconds to go here. We're gonna lay it down after this. 3, 2, 1. All right, great job. This ab circuit is similar in the amount of length and time we have. We've just got some new movements coming in. I will demo them in between once again. So this ab circuit is going to be 30 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest in between. We've got plank hip dips, we've got ankle taps, and we've got up, up, down, downs in a plank position. And then once again, at the end, we'll have 10 seconds of a plank hold. So we're gonna go through that twice. I will start the timer beginning with those plank hip dips. So for that plank hip dip, let me just demo this first exercise. We've been doing that high plank position, but this time you're gonna bring it down to your elbows, your shoulders over those elbows, and you're just gonna lower down one hip and bring it back to neutral and swap to the other side. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. We got 30 seconds of hard work here. Lowering it down to one side, bringing it back to neutral, and repeating. Again, we're working our obliques here. A little over 10 seconds to go here. Our next exercise, our ankle taps. We're gonna get back into that high plank position. You guys all have 10 seconds to rest here. Let me demo that. High plank position. You're gonna lift up one hand and reach for that opposite ankle and back to plank and swap. Right here, 30 seconds. Meet me when you're ready. So we're bringing our bottom up to the ceiling and lowering it back down, so our body is in that straight line that we know and love on this plank position. You may not reach your ankle exactly, but as far as you can. Okay, next exercise, you guys have 10 seconds to rest. I will demo it. You're gonna start in that low plank position, bring it to high plank, and then back down to low. Right here, 30 seconds. You're gonna wanna swap which arm is going down. After this, we'll have 10 seconds of plank hold. You wanna keep those hips square, squeezing your bottom. 3, 2, 1. Keep it in that low plank position. We're holding it here for for 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, great job. I know I said we were gonna go through this circuit twice. We're actually only gonna do it once because we are at the end of this workout. So we're gonna take it into a cool down. Great job. I'm so proud of you for making it this far. So you can go ahead and stay on that mat and you can take it in to child's pose. You're gonna sit back into those heels and you're gonna try to reach those armpits to the floor as you send your bottom backwards and take in some deep breaths of air, lowering that heart rate after 40 minutes of hard work. When you're ready, send that pelvis forward. We're going into a seal stretch. And look up to the ceiling if that's comfortable for you. Stretching out those abs. We definitely had a lot of ab work today. You might want to stretch one shoulder and swap to the other side if that's comfortable for you. Feeling a little bit extra stretch in those obliques. And now we're going to take it to one side for a side seal stretch, trying to keep our neck up high. You don't want to be slouched in that shoulder to feel that extra stretch in your side. And go ahead and swap to the other side. All right, and then when you're ready, take it up to this high kneeling position. Step out one foot into this runner's lunge position. Send your pelvis forward as you feel that stretch in your groin area in this lunge position. You might want to roll those arms backwards and up towards the ceiling as you look up at the sky. And then roll them back outwards as you reach for your toe, framing that heel if you can reach. And straighten that front knee, trying to get your nose down to your knee as close as you can, feeling that stretch in your hamstring. Maybe rock back and forth a couple times and meet me back at this high kneeling position and swap sides. So I hope you accomplish that goal you set for yourself. If not, signing in, showing up, that is great. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you had fun too. Again, if you want to circle those arms up, look up at the ceiling, circle them back down, frame that front heel, nose down to your knee, feeling that stretch in your hamstring. Circle that knee in. Get ready to bring it up to standing. Standing up one vertebrae at a time. Crossing one arm over the other. Taking in a deep breath of air. Letting it all out. Great job. You made it through a 45-minute total body workout. If you like this class, my name is Brittany. I teach it live every Tuesday at 6:30 via the UF Rec Sports live stream. If not, they're always on the archive UF Rec Sports strength playlist on YouTube. So I hope you had a lot of fun today, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.